Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Shows. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. Today we are reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Next up is a healthier version of a favorite indulgence.
Like healthier version.
Hi Sharks, my name is Hannah.
And I'm Molly. We're best friends from Los Angeles, California, and we're seeking $600,000 for 7.5% equity in our company, Must Love.
Look at this table of ingredients over here.
They're cheap oils like canola and palm, and artificial preservatives and flavors.
Not to mention monoglycerides, diglycerides, things I don't even want to try triglycerides, and you won't believe what these ingredients are for.
Medicine? Paint? I got it. Cosmetics.
No. It's ice cream. Gross, right? Ice creams marketed as better for you often have unwanted ingredients, even ingredients made from petroleum, wood pulp, and even beetles. Gross, right?
That's why we created a line of plant-based indulgent treats made with simple ingredients.
Must Love. But Must Love is more than just dairy-free ice cream.
It's simply good-for-you fun that comes in pints like peanut butter swirl.
Or Molly's favorite, cashew cookie.
Or Hannah's personal favorite, snickerdoodle dough.
And novelty bars like dipped crunchy peanut swirl.
Or dipped vanilla.
Which tastes just like a chocolate frozen banana.
But how do we do it?
We start with a simple base of bananas or oats and sweeten with real fruit. And from there, we add in all the crave-worthy stuff that you really want in your ice cream. But Sharks, we didn't stop there.
This summer, we launched Sprinkles! They're plant-based, non-GMO, and go perfectly with our ice cream. Even the vibrant colors come from plants. Must Love is bringing plant-based indulgence to your family's freezer, pantry, and more.
So Sharks, who's ready to fall in love with
Must Love?
So please dig into your samples, and I'd love to tell you about what you have. From our banana line, we brought you our signature dipped vanilla bars and also our cashew cookie pint, which is
What about the chocolate around it? What's the
They're dipped in chocolate, but it's vegan. There's no
vegan,
dairy.
there's no dairy.
Oh, great.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Very banana-y.
Yes, you must love bananas.
I thought it was going to taste terrible. It's pretty good.
Kevin, from you, that means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say I'm not vegan at all, and I've eaten so much of this I feel sick. This is really, really scrumptious.
Thank you so much.
So, tell us about you.
Yes, thank you. So we're actually best friends who met in undergrad at Berkeley.
We've been best friends for 15 years.
You can
Both
tell.
our parents immigrated here from Korea and started their own businesses, really came here for their American dream.
And after we both got our MBAs separately, I was at MIT.
You're an MBA from MIT?
Yes.
What was your specialty or focus?
I focused on operations.
And I focused on marketing.
Jeez. So you're asking for 600,000, 7.5%. That's a pretty punchy
players.
valuation. So I'm assuming now this is sold like hot bananas.
We launched in 2017. We had $35,000 in sales, and since then we've grown double year over year. Year to date, we've made $1 million.
Wow.
We're gonna end this year 1.7 in revenue, and that's a very conservative number.
And what's your profit?
We're running a loss at about $400,000.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay, so why
So
do you
why the
feel that you're
valuation?
running a loss?
So the food industry, I'm sure you're all aware, it's a really cash-intensive business. When you get into a grocery store, you need to first pay for that marketing to be able to be there and to reach those consumers.
You're going after the frozen section. Hard to displace other products.
Yes, we've fought tooth and nail for every position we've been in, and the frozen space is very competitive. Where the growth has been is dairy-free and novelties, so that's really our sweet spot of where we're hitting. And we have kept our shelf space in all the new doors.
What stores are you in? We don't even know. Tell us what stores you're in, what does it cost, and what does it cost for you to make it?
We're available nationally at Sprouts Farmers Market and as well as in certain regions of Whole Foods.
This year, we launched in Costco. We tested with them last year, and
it was wildly successful.
Blew them out of the water.
They
Yeah, some good
retail for
placement.
$5.99 on shelf typically.
And our cost of goods is $180.
So how much money have you
Decent
raised,
margin.
if any, and
Yeah.
from who?
We both invested $200,000 of our own money
Oh,
right
wow.
off the
Good
bat.
for you.
Okay, you serious?
We also raised in the last 5 years 1.4 from a series from friends and family, and then angels and
What
institutional.
valuation was the 1.4 raised at?
We're actually in a seed round right now.
That's why we're here.
We're here. We're raising at an $8 million valuation. So this is part of the seed round
Wait,
right
okay,
now.
guys, how could you come on Shark Tank?
Yeah.
You've watched the show, I presume.
Yes.
Right, knowing every single deal in the history of Shark Tank has been negotiated. Do you not think you're going to have to negotiate?
Yeah, we're ready to negotiate,
Yeah.
and we've spoke with the other investors who have participated in the seed round, and they're very excited for you guys to be
They're so
part of the
excited
seed
that they
round.
gave us the exact offer that everybody else is going to get.
Right.
Well, we're here to get to know you. You're here to get to know us.
No, you've known us for
already know
13
us.
years. You know, to come to us and offer us the same that you're offering the streets, I mean, at least show us the respect of knowing where the value is that we're going to bring. I'm out.
Thank
We,
you.
we really appreciate the
You
feedback.
know, there's two problems. You're not worth $8 million. You're also asking for $600,000. Part of your strategy on Shark Tank, you have to decide how much you're asking for.
Yes.
Yes.
You're in the top quartile of ask. It's too much for me. I'm out.
I just want to say I've invested in a business like this, actually on Dragon's Den. It was exactly as you've got here in essence. So it was frozen dessert. What happened to that business whilst the sales were going up, but sadly the margin reduced? Because as we got into Whole Foods, Costco and others, and all the supermarkets, they wanted to have the product 2 for 1. They want to have the specials. They want to have the end cap. Every single quarter, another marketing initiative. When the brand then started to actually go down, we had to invest more. We ended up with less than 3 or 4% net margin every single year. What ended up happening was that the manufacturer was making more money than we were. And I got out. I just got my money back. So just because of that and my experience, I'm out.
And even with him saying that definitely colors the initiative that the other sharks have of coming in. He said, I invested in a product exactly like this in a Dragon's Den. And this happened now. That is over in UK, so it depends on, I guess, but ice cream is ice cream, right? And so, well, plant-based ice cream. And so him saying that, and I saw how Kevin was looking at him when he said that, although he went out. I think they're going to hear that, and I think they made a mistake in trying to come in and give them the same valuation or the same offer, just like Mark said, the same offer that they did their friends and family. So that was probably insultive. I don't even know if that's a word, but that probably insulted the Shanks, because they're like, no, you know who we are. You know the power, the marketing we have behind just our names. And so we don't need to be with you at that level. So,
Sorry.
Guys, the problem I have, look, the products are good, they're just not differentiated enough. I get that they're clean, natural, wholesome ingredients.
Yes.
But there are multiple products, and the number of products that meet that criteria and check that box is growing very quickly. There's not that one trigger that makes someone say, okay, I have to try this. And for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Honestly, I think
the plant-based.
we've captured new customers with very
Guys, the
small
only shark
marketing.
that
Well,
matters now
listen,
is
let me
Lori.
tell you what
Yeah.
I think, okay? Because I really know this space, actually,
Yes.
because I did a deal a year ago with Frozen Farmer, and we created what we call Frobert, which was a combination of sorbet and ice cream. You know, everybody up here at the time said, oh my God, brutal space, you're never gonna make it. You remember that. And
I was right.
it was, no, actually, he was wrong. It was a hard road, but we're going to hit 20 million in sales this year. But you are so competitive with my Frozen Farm and what we're already doing that I would not be being fair to her if I invested in another ice cream line. And so for that reason, I'm out.
We so appreciate that. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Lori.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Good luck,
everyone.
guys.
Look,
Thank you.
Yeah, so sorry they did not get a deal. But two things. Now, what the guy from the Dragon's Den said as far as his experience, and then Lori came and contrasted that with her experience, saying that she's doing something similar. But they're doing well in their space. And so she was able to help them. And because she's helping them, it wouldn't be fair to bring them on. But so sorry that they did not get a deal. I do think that they made the mistake when they said that they were currently in that seed round and it was the same offer. You could tell a bunch of the sharks was like, no, that's not going to work. And then when one of the ladies, she said, well, we're getting to know you. They're like, no, you know us. You're here in the Shark Tank asking us for money. And so you know us well enough to know that offering us $600K for 7.5% is not going to fly. And so their valuation was very high, and they just did not get a deal. The Sharks did not go with them to get that deal. So hopefully it works out for them in their journey. But I'm so glad you decided to tune in. Go ahead and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And check us out for the next one.